Ukrainian shelling of the Moscow-held city of Donetsk on New Year's Eve killed 4 people and wounded 13, Russian-installed authorities said Monday. The shelling came at the end of a deadly week in Ukraine, with both sides hitting each other with large-scale attacks. As a result of Ukrainian shelling of central Donetsk on New Year's Eve, we can say that there are 4 dead and 13 wounded, the Russian-installed head of Donetsk, Denis Pushilin, said in a video on Telegram, adding that Ukraine used cluster munitions. Pushilin said the attack hit the Voroshilov district in central Donetsk. He accused Ukraine of having an aim to cause as much harm as possible to the civilian population because it used cluster munitions. The U.S. has supplied Kyiv with cluster munitions, in a move that was criticized even by its own allies. Cluster munitions are a controversial weapon designed to disperse or release tiny explosives. They explode mid-air and scatter bomblets over a wide area, and also pose a lasting threat. Moscow hit Ukrainian cities on New Year's Eve, with Kyiv saying it had foiled a record number of drones launched by Russia. President Vladimir Putin said that Moscow would intensify strikes on military targets in Ukraine, after an unprecedented Ukrainian attack over the weekend on the Russian city of Belgorod. The Ukrainian attack on Saturday, which killed 25 people including 5 children, came after Moscow launched a large-scale attack on Ukrainian cities. We're going to intensify the strikes. No crime against civilians will rest unpunished, that's for certain, Putin said during a visit to a military hospital. He said Russia would continue to hit what he called military installations. We are doing that today and tomorrow we will continue doing it, Putin announced, speaking almost 2 years into Moscow's military offensive in Ukraine. Meanwhile, Kyiv said Russia had targeted the country with a record number of drones on New Year's Day. What happened in Belgorod is a terrorist act, Putin told wounded Russian soldiers sitting near him in hospital pajamas and sanitary masks. There is no other way to call it. He accused Ukrainian forces of targeting right in the city center, where people were walking around, before New Year's Eve, and alleged they had purposefully hit the civilian population.